This album is a wonderful journey through the diverse genre of Vaporwave. The classic, the must-listen, the mall.wave at its best. A classic album, no doubt. If you haven't gotten this yet, what have you been doing? An absolute classic, probably his most complete and well-rounded album. A favorite track is very hard to choose. Such clean production. This album is one of many gems in his amazing discography. Very calming and beautiful album. Just press play, sit back, and let your imagination This is a testament to the timeless quality of this album has made me nostalgic for a home I may never return to. There are many artists like him, but you cannot imitate this kind of experience who helped define the genre. What could they possibly be talking about? A question I get a lot from people is, how do I get into Vaporwave, and what should I start with? Thankfully, Reddit has provided me with something I think everyone should look at. And here it is. Now, we can look at this thing for hours and scour Bandcamp for all the albums in this image. But this review will focus on the album this user chose as the foundation to which every other album can be traced back to. Cat System Core's Hiraeth from 2014, which sounds like forever ago now that I think about it. Being the 7th release in his catalog, Cat System Core produced a sort of sampler album where every track is something moderately different. And as with the early ideals of Vaporwave, there's a good amount of chopped and screwed and heavily sampled tracks. Besides Floral Shop, this is one of the first albums I was introduced to. Looking back at it now, I'm surprised I never really noticed how long it is. 49 minutes and with 24 tracks to boot. Which is why I was even more surprised when this came to vinyl starting on October 2017 via Vinyl Digital GmbH based in Germany, with the first edition being a mint color while the second pressing, which I have, is simply black. The first thing you'll notice with this cover is, hey, that's not the same statue I see on Bandcamp. And you'd be correct, even these chevrons are different this time around. Hey, you think that's weird? Check out the mini disc edition that came out not too long ago. Anyway, the cover is very reminiscent of 90s computing and the sunlit beaches of Eden. The back is, well... pretty self-explanatory. You get the track listing and some sprinkles of the Vinyl Digital logo all around. Very cool. The vinyl itself is simple enough, Julius Caesar on side A and Crystal Skull Overlords on side B. Listening to this album is a topic I can't even begin to describe. All the praise you heard in the intro isn't enough to articulate the power of this album. Every song is a new experience, a door to something with the intent of making you feel content and nostalgic. And that was the entire idea. The word Hiraeth is a Welsh word for homesickness or nostalgia, an earnest longing or desire. But don't take my word for it. In an interview with Simon Chandler of Bandcamp, Cat System Core elaborates on the canon of his early works by stating, Class of 84, Palm Mall, and Cosmopolitan Dreams take place in the same universe. Each track on the album resembles a memory from my youth combined with a memory that's not real. To inhabit a world of true and fabricated memories is all part of a related endeavor to freeze history, to block certain distressing events and realities behind a simulated past. If you aren't convinced yet, Hiraeth is a must-get for Vapor vinyl collectors. Hopefully there are still some copies floating around somewhere. Even if you didn't get the physical versions, at least grab the digital from his Bandcamp, and maybe even contribute to the future of more releases from the upper echelon of Vaporwave veterans. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, and want to see more, check out my Palm Mall review. Need a change of pace? Then go see my collection of VHS style edits. Video links are also in the description.